A 9-year-old boy. A deserted island. 3 years. Alone. And no one looked for him. Miguel Santos. His family was killed in a Japanese attack. His village burned down. He fled to the forest. Jumped onto a boat. The boat washed up on an island. And the boy was left alone. At 9 years old, he learned to find food. He learned to build shelter. He learned loneliness. 1,095 days passed. Then fishermen found him. He had forgotten how to speak. But he was alive. This is his story. Miguel Santos lives in a small fishing village. With his mother, father, and little sister Maria. An ordinary life. Fishing. The sea. The sun. But in the summer of 1944, Japanese forces advance in the Philippines. Villages are raided one by one. They come to Miguel's village too. Early morning. Planes come. Bombs fall. The village burns. Miguel's father grabs the children and runs to the forest. But it's too late. Mother loses her life. Father loses his life. Little Maria loses her life. Only Miguel manages to escape. 9 years old. Alone. In the forest. Miguel runs. Doesn't stop. Gets away from the village. Passes through the forest. Reaches the beach. Sees a small boat. Fishing boat. Damaged but floating. Miguel jumps in. Takes the oar. Heads out to sea. Doesn't know where he's going. Just wants to get away. But the current is strong. The boat drifts. Miguel gets tired. His hands bleed. His eyes close. The boat hits an island. Miguel inside the boat. Unconscious. But alive. Miguel opens his eyes. Looks around. Beach. Palm trees. Sea. And no one. He stands up. Walks around the island. A small island. Maybe 2 kilometers long. There's forest. There's beach. No people. Miguel looks for water. Finds a stream. Drinks. Fresh water. Then looks for food. Finds banana trees. Eats. The first day passes. Miguel sleeps on the beach. Alone. 9 years old. Miguel learns to survive. Every morning drinks water. Collects bananas. Finds coconuts. Breaks them open and drinks. Catches crabs on the beach. Eats them raw. First days he throws up. Then gets used to it. Builds shelter. From palm leaves. Protects himself from rain. At night hears animal sounds. Gets scared. But slowly gets used to it. A week passes. Miguel still alone. But alive. Miguel gets into a routine. Every morning wakes early. Drinks water. Collects food. Walks on the beach. Looks at the sea. Searches for ships. No one comes. Miguel makes a spear from a stick. Tries to catch fish. First week fails. Then catches a fish. Small. But food. Eats it raw. His stomach fills. Every day gets a little better. But loneliness gets heavier. At night he talks. To himself. Mother. Father. Maria. Talks to them. No answer comes. But he keeps talking. One day Miguel tries to make fire. Rubs sticks together. Fails. Gets tired. Gives up. Next day tries again. Fails. For a week tries every day. Finally a small spark. Dry leaves catch fire. Fire burns. Miguel cries with joy. Now he can cook fish. Can warm himself at night. Never lets the fire go out. Every day collects wood. Fire becomes the center of his life. Miguel doesn't speak anymore. Days pass. No one around. No one to talk to. Only bird sounds. Wave sounds. Miguel sometimes opens his mouth. No sound comes out. Forgetting. forgetting words, only makes sounds. Tries to remember his mother's name, can't remember. Tries to remember Maria's name, can't remember. Even forgets his own name. Just a boy, on an island, alone. 365 days passed. Miguel now lives like a wild thing. Every morning hunts fish, crabs, fruit, expands his shelter, keeps his fire, knows the island, every tree, every rock, every dangerous place. Once went in the water and saw a shark, never went there again. Once saw a snake, ran away, never went in that forest again. Learned to survive, but forgot life. Does he remember his family? A little. Does he remember his village? A little. But everything's blurry, like a dream. Miguel has completely changed. Long hair, bronze skin, developed muscles. Came when he was 9, now 11 years old, but as strong as a 20-year-old adult. Survival changed him. Doesn't fear anymore. If storm comes, enters his shelter. If food runs out, finds new. If fire goes out, lights it again. Finds solutions. But doesn't speak. Doesn't remember people. Just survives. Miguel doesn't look at the sea anymore. Doesn't search for ships. Knows no one's coming. This is home now. No other place. Every day the same. Wake. Eat. Survive. Sleep. Again. 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 Miguel's not a child anymore. 12 years old. But his childhood ended long ago. 3 years later. 2 Filipino fishermen approach the island. Running from a storm. Anchor near the island's shore. Go ashore. Look for fresh water. Enter the forest. See a shelter. Stop. Look inside. See a figure. A boy. Long hair. Wild eyes. The fishermen are shocked. They speak. Miguel doesn't answer. Doesn't understand. Forgot how to speak. Fishermen approach. Miguel runs. But tired. They catch him. Miguel screams. But no words. Just sound. And take Miguel to their boat. Bring him to the mainland. Leave him at a hospital. Doctors are shocked. A 12-year-old boy. Lived alone on an island for 3 years. Can't speak. Afraid of people. But alive. Healthy. Survived on his own. At 9 years old. Miguel stays in the hospital. Doctors help him. Slowly teach him to speak. His first word, water. Then, food. Then, mother. When he says mother, he cries. Remembers. His mother's face. His father's face. Maria. Remembers them all. And pain comes. But he's not alone anymore. Miguel grows up in an orphanage. Goes to school. Slowly returns to normal life. But at night sees the island. In his dreams. Sometimes beautiful. Sometimes nightmare. But always there. When Miguel grows up, he becomes a sailor. Never leaves the sea. Because the sea didn't kill him. The sea taught him to live. Miguel Santos goes down in history. As the youngest island survivor. 9 years old. 3 years. Alone. And survived. The world's youngest real Robinson Crusoe. Real. Incredible. And unforgettable.
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Leave a comment with your thoughts.